Hello and welcome to another 8 Ounces of Inspiration. I'm your host, Joe Cuppa. I'd like to continue talking about the you're okay, they're so principle, because when I talked about that last time, I didn't really elaborate on how to respond to these people. So I'd like to take a little bit more time and show you my principle. I call it call them out loud. It's kind of a combination of call them out and out loud. And here's how it works. Suppose that you're a photographer and you just took what you think is a nice picture, maybe of a cardinal sitting on a branch or something. Maybe you went to the zoo and you took some pictures of elephants. But then you're showing them around and people are going, oh, that's kind of nice. And then there's that one guy who is so, and he comes up to you and he feels obligated to bash you to make you feel bad so that you'll quit being better than them. And he says something like, well, it's a little out of focus and you didn't follow the rule of thirds. Okay, well, the way to deal with this is to come up with a zinger, something that'll really, put this guy in his place. You come up with, you're a moron, you wouldn't know a good picture from a tea kettle, but then out loud you say, well, thank you very much. I'll keep that in mind next time I'm taking pictures at the zoo. So what ends up happening is mentally, you called him a moron and you put him in his place, but then out loud, you've kind of thanked him for his help. Usually what happens in a situation like that is the person that's so will feel, well, I helped out. And they'll take a little bit of solace from that. And so maybe next time they won't say anything because you agreed with them and you were nice to them and they don't want to be mad, they don't want to be a jerk anymore. So the next time you show off pictures, they may go, wow, I like that. Or they may come up with more, in which case you come up with another zinger. You're a moron, If you were a singer, you'd sound like a giraffe. I'm not very good at making these things up, but you get the idea. And then out loud, you say, yeah, you mentioned that last time and I didn't quite get it. I will keep that in mind next time and try again. Whatever it takes is just you're saying, okay, I acknowledge the fact that you're trying to help, which they're not really, so they're going to get that vibe going. I understand that you're trying to help and I appreciate it, so thank you very much. And that way you feel good because you thought in your head what a moron they are, but out loud you actually complimented them. And they feel better because they think you're paying attention to them, which you're not. So no skin off your nose. All right, this has been another 8 Ounces of Inspiration with Joe Cuppa. We'll see you next time right here